name's Maria. What's your name?
Hi, my name is Flora, and my Chinese name is Zhen. I think it's a little bit hard to pronunciation, so I'd like to let people call me Flora.
Okay, so Jintan, just ISE grade 1. So, hi Flora, how are you today?
Yes, great. I feel really great. Nice. Nice day.
Good to hear. Well, Flora, let's start with your topic, and then we'll move on to the conversation. What's your topic title?
I just would like to talk about some movie. And my topic title is about old movie. The name is Notting Hill. And
right, Notting Hill. And what are your 4 points?
Yes, my 4 points is the first is about the actor and actress. The second is about the romantic story. And the third is the British gentleman style. I think I'm really interesting about that part. And the fourth is about good ending and really deep memory in my head and bring me something else, just like that.
Okay, thanks for that. So, how many times have you watched Notting Hill?
Oh my God, yes, that's a really great question. I remember I just saw Notting Hill during these 10 or maybe 20 years, more than 30 times maybe. When I like to relaxing, yes, I'd love to just show to myself. And
I love it, but I've only watched it twice. I think, why do you love it so much?
Yeah, because I don't know. I just thought that movie can make me feel relaxing. And yes, I remember when I just maybe 14 or 15 years old, really young, and I saw the first time that kind of the movie, and I thought, oh my God, so beautiful area, the Notting Hill in London, center of the city. So I really want to go there and take a look. Is that everything is really fantastic, like the movie, or something similar or different? And the British guy is really, romantic style and gentleman and keep calm and quiet, and good personality, good character.
Interesting. So, what have you discovered about London?
Yes, since I come here and travel many times, I feel London is an amazing city, yes. And just different like what I imagined the past time. I think London street everywhere is a little bit narrow, but it's really comfortable and everyone is focused on the rule. And yes, that is truly beautiful, romantic, and yes, amazing city.
Oh my goodness! So it's like the film has almost become real life.
True, yeah.
So right. So is that the type of movie you generally prefer, or?
Yes, because I don't know, just most of the girl, I think they will like to see some movie like a romantic and traveling movie, relaxing and happy. Yeah, so will make themselves feel relaxed.
Yeah, so for you, it's a romantic one.
Yeah.
So, what will you watch it again, or will you watch a different romantic film in the future?
Yeah, I think yes. I don't mind any kind of the romantic movie. I'd love to watch, and this movie is really deep memory. And since yes, I'm little until now, I'd love to keep watching it. Why not?
Oh, why not? Indeed. I've just seen a really good movie at the cinema.
Yeah, really? Oh. What kind of the movie, if you like to talk to me?
Well, it's a recent movie, and it's called The Banshees of Inisherin. Have you heard of it?
Yeah, I heard about that, but I never saw that before, no.
It's not romantic.
Oh, okay.
It's not romantic, Flora. Okay, listen, thanks for that. That was interesting.
Okay.
Now, let's move on to the conversation.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes.
Let's talk about something else. Now,
yes. Okay.
Let's talk about health.
Health, okay.
Okay. Now, what do we all need to do if we want to be fit and healthy?
I think, yes, keep healthier. The most important things is do some sports. and don't always watching your phone and lie down, and you need to go out and yes, keep deep breaths. And most of people believe yoga can help them to be much more healthier, and because yoga can yoga.
Oh, yoga.
Yes,
oh,
and
right.
yoga can make you feel a deep breathe. Maybe that is a really good way to be relaxed, and relaxing can help people feel comfortable and make you feel more healthier and relaxing.
I've done some yoga recently.
Ah, great. And do some yoga. I think the body will more soft, will not always hold tight with your muscle. Yes, that is important for the body.
Okay, it'll be more relaxed. So what about our diet?
Yes.
What kind of things shouldn't we eat so much of?
Sugar. I think the most important for me is sugar. Yes. I always heard from the old people. They just told me sugar will make young people feel a little bit stuck with your head, with your mind, and you are not smart anymore. So I always talk with my daughter, don't eat sugar.
Maybe I'll stop using it. Really? Oh wow!
I don't know that is true or not.
Thanks for that.
Thank you.
Ask me something about this topic.
Yes, and I feel you're really great, and like a sunny girl, really. So normally you don't like to eat sugar, or you like a cake or something like that.
I prefer to eat fruit and vegetables, but I eat cake, but small quantities, really.
Yes.
Okay, Flora, thanks for that.
You.
Now, let's move on to the listening phase. Okay. Have you got a pen and paper?
Yes, I have it.
That's great. Now, there are 2 listenings. Let's start with the first one.
Okay.
Now, okay. Let me just share this. Okay, can you see the paper ISE listening, Flora?
Yes, I can see.
That's great. Okay, now the first listening, you're going to hear a short talk about an animal with black and white stripes called the zebra.
Okay.
Okay, you will hear the talk twice. As you listen, write down some notes about what you hear if you want to.
Okay.
Then I will ask you 6 questions on some facts about zebras. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, great.
ISE I, Task 1.
Can you hear that, Flora?
Yes, I can hear.
Great.
Thank you.
Today, we're going to talk about zebras, and you may learn some facts about these animals which you didn't know. For example, did you know that zebras can run up to 100 kilometers an hour? How about that? A baby zebra can actually start running around when it's only 2 hours old. Imagine that! The zebra's black and white stripes help to keep the animal cool. I bet you didn't know this. Also, flies don't bite zebras very much because they don't like the zebra's stripes. Isn't that interesting? What else about zebras? Well, the fact is that zebras only sleep standing up. And the last thing I want to tell you is that when a zebra is ill, the rest of the group look after it. Now, here's a video of zebras in their natural environment for us to watch.
Now listen again.
Today, we're going to talk about zebras, and you may learn some facts about these animals which you didn't know. For example, did you know that zebras can run up to 100 kilometers an hour? How about that? A baby zebra can actually start running around when it's only 2 hours old. Imagine that! The zebra's black and white stripes help to keep the animal cool. I bet you didn't know this. Also, flies don't bite zebras very much because they don't like the zebra's stripes. Isn't that interesting? What else about zebras? Well, the fact is that zebras only sleep standing up. And the last thing I want to tell you is that when a zebra is ill, the rest of the group look after it. Now, here's a video of zebras in their natural environment for us to watch.
Okay, Flora?
Okay.
Now, I will ask you 6 questions, and you
Okay.
only need to answer in a few words, okay? Number 1, how fast can zebras run?
100 kilometers per hour.
Okay. Number 2, when can a baby zebra start running?
Just to be born 2 hours old, can running around.
Number 3, what effect do the zebra stripes have on the animal's temperature?
Keep cool.
Number 4, why don't flies bite zebras very much?
Because the fly don't like the zebra's straps.
Okay. And number 5, how do zebras sleep?
Zebra always standing up sleep. Standing still, standing up.
And number 6, what happens if a zebra is ill?
One of the zebra was ill, the other will take care of this ill one and look after this one. Yes.
Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.
Okay, Flora, let's
Yes.
move on to the second listening.
Okay.
Okay, right, let me just share this. Okay, now you're going to hear a short talk about a sport.
Okay.
You will hear the talk twice. The first time, just listen.
Okay.
Then I'll ask you to tell me in a few words what the speaker is talking about. Are you ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, that's great.
ISE I, Task 2.
Can you hear that, Flora?
Yes, I can hear.
Great.
Thank you.
Today, let's talk about skiing. The first record of people skiing was over 6,000 years ago. In those days, one ski was longer than the other. Imagine that. Of course, people first used skis as a means of transport. If you want to learn more about the history, you can visit a ski museum in Canada. You can see old films of skiing in the museum. Then, in the 20th century, skiing became a sport. The Olympic Games included skiing for the first time in 1936. Germany won the first skiing event at those Olympics. Apparently, the best age for learning to ski is 3 years old. And incredibly, the oldest skier in Britain is 98. That's amazing. This man is planning to write a book about his skiing career. The largest ski resorts are in Western Europe, so if you want to go skiing, you could try one of them. But now, let's look at some pictures.
Okay, Flora?
Yes.
Now tell me in a few words what the talk is about.
Talk about the skiing. One of the sports, skiing, and normally the skiing earliest, just to come 6,000 years ago.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay.
Now, listen to the talk again.
Okay.
And write down some notes about what you hear if you want to.
Yeah.
Then I'll ask you to tell me 6 pieces of information about skiing. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Great.
Today, let's talk about skiing. The first record of people skiing was over 6,000 years ago. In those days, one ski was longer than the other. Imagine that. Of course, people first used skis as a means of transport. If you want to learn more about the history, you can visit a ski museum in Canada. you can see old films of skiing in the museum. Then, in the 20th century, skiing became a sport. The Olympic Games included skiing for the first time in 1936. Germany won the first skiing event at those Olympics. Apparently, the best age for learning to ski is 3 years old. And incredibly, the oldest skier in Britain is 98. That's amazing. This man is planning to write a book about his skiing career. The largest ski resorts are in Western Europe, so if you want to go skiing, you could try one of them. But now, let's look at some pictures.
Okay, Flora.
Yes.
Now, tell me 6 pieces of information about skiing.
Okay, the skiing earliest is becoming 6,000 years ago, and during that time, one ski is longer than the other. And at first, the skiing is transport, and the people use that to go far, place. And about the history, the skiing museum is in Canada, and all the film you can see about the skiing is in the museum. And 20th century, skiing becoming a sport, and the first Olympic...
Thank you very much. Okay. Now, I'll ask you some questions. Okay. Now, which country won the first skiing event at the Olympics?
Germany is in 1936.
Thank you very much. And how old is the oldest skier in Britain?
I think it's 98.
Okay, thank you. And another one, what is the oldest skier in Britain planning to do?
Planning to write a book yes.
Okay, and the last one, where are the largest ski resorts?
In West Europe, I remember.
Okay, that's it. Thank you very much indeed, Flora.
Okay, thank you so much.
You.
Thank you.
Okay,
thank you.
Bye-bye
Have a lovely
now.
day.
All the best.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Have a good day. Thanks.